Well, I've been training people how to get government money for 40 or 50 years now. I'm an old guy. But what's really going on now that, in the last 10 years or so, everything's really on the internet. And that's good and bad. It's good because it's there. And you know where to look. It's bad because there's too much. There's too much on the internet. And the internet really is all about somebody making money from you. So that means if you see a website or something, then that may help solve your problem. It's really probably hooked up to somebody who wants to get money from you because they have to pay Google to advertise to find you. And the other thing too is that the good grants, the best grants, are really not on the internet or not explained right on the internet. So that's why we all think, oh, it'd be great. All you have to do is go to the internet, find an application, fill it out, and sit back and wait and get the money. That does happen, but that's not the best way. And if you're not getting successful, you can't rely on that. And what you have to rely on more is people, not the internet. People is where the action is, because the applications may be right, maybe not right. You may be understanding them right. You may not be understanding. I mean, when I say something, that comes out of my mind, it comes out with one meaning and it goes into another mind with another meaning. You get married long enough, you understand how that happens. So when somebody says, they have a grant, well, you want more than grants, see, because you want free money, all free money. So if you're looking for grants, then you're missing all the other free money. So that's the problem. The other thing, okay, I don't want a loan. Well, there's a lot of loans that are forgiven. So you want those loans, right? But I only want loans and grants. Well, hey, how about direct payments? That's also money you don't have to pay back, and they don't care what the hell you do with it. Or your business. Well, how about a contract? A $100,000 contract is better than a grant, because a grant is probably only one time. A contract, if you learn that, you get it over and over again. So that's why if you really want to be successful at getting government money, and the average person in America is eligible to get like $14,000. Whoa, they're after me. They found out. So all that stuff, it comes out. Every rich fat cat in this country lives off the government. Millionaires become billionaires from it. So it's something, you don't have to use, and there's other ways certainly to get money. But if you want to use it, you have to use it the right way, or you're just scratching the surface. And getting underneath that and getting successful at means getting on the phone. So what you want to do is find the people in your community that are in charge of getting money to people like you, or solving the problem. That's the other thing. You won't believe this, but the money is just a small fraction of what people do. How government helps you, and they'll sit down with you and help you apply for application. They will sit down with you and help you, give you free legal help. They'll sit down with you and show you how to get that thing that you think you have to pay for, how to get it for free. See, and all that comes from talking to people. And it's too complicated for you, first time out of the block, to go and think you understand about government grant. I don't. I've been studying it 50 years. And now here's another thing I just read about, and I'm going to do something on it. The state government, your local government is where it all is. Now, this past year, the local state of Ohio, well, every state I guess is local, Ohio gave out $300 million to small businesses. Only $126 million was given out that people applied for. So you had 60% of the money that was there, money they didn't have to pay back, for small businesses that nobody applied for. Man, now that's terrible. See, and everybody, I'm sure they went on the internet looking for that, but it wasn't clear that they're not going to advertise it, so the internet picks it up as somewhere. It may be on page 37 of the results of your search, but you'll never get that far. You look at the first couple pages, and everything there will be somebody wants to sell you something, and you'll lose all that. So 60% of the free money for businesses that's available went unclaimed. You hear that? This is grant money they didn't have to pay back. And most of this money, it wasn't for the fat cats, it was for people who had financial problems, with their business. So we had, like $150 million there, just in one state alone, that was available for small businesses that had financial problems, and they didn't apply for it. Wow. Is that the government's problem? Is that our problem, or whatever? Well, even if it's the government's problem, it's too late. you're not going to change the government. You got to use it. So that means you got to change you on how you look for this stuff, because otherwise 60% of this stuff is not going to be claimed. And so that means it's there. Sure, it's not going to be easy. That's why you want it to be easy. I do too. Because it put me out of business, to tell you the truth. But we want it to be. We're all basically lazy. That's human nature, okay? So we want it to be easy. But no, if you want to do something in life, you have to get that out of your head. You have to keep trying, because that's the only way you're going to find something that really can help you get on with life and do the things that you want to do. $50 million went unclaimed for small businesses that were in financial trouble in Ohio. Okay, I'll say that again. $150 million went unclaimed that was available for small businesses in financial trouble in Ohio. Every state's like that. They have stuff, and you have to beat on them. And you call one or two people and they say, no, we don't have that. They may not have it, but you have to keep going, man. That's why a good place for that is you go to EDA.gov. Now, I got a letter from I was answering questions early this morning before I went out and exercised, and the member said, well, I went to all the EDA.gov websites and there was nothing there for me. You're never going to see. All those EDA websites, what you have to do is call each one of them. Call each one of them. And don't call and say you want a grant. Say you want help, okay? And that's what you're doing. You say you want help because they're in the business. Now listen, they get paid government money. They're like the cops. The cops get paid government money to keep you safe. These people get paid government money to help you start a business. That's all they do, okay? So who do you want to call? You want to call somebody on Google who wants to get money from you so they could they could do what the hell they want? No, you find people already got paid, so you don't have to pay anybody to get that help. And it's a service that our company provides, our community provides. But again, they don't advertise, so you won't know. The fat cats use it. This is how I learned all about this stuff. I work for Fortune 500 companies here in Washington, D.C., at an office on K Street with all the gangsters that charge a lot of money for the stuff they get for free. That's what I couldn't get. Geez, I go around government agencies, get all this information for free and the money and everything, and I sell it for thousands of dollars to these fat cats. They're lazy, don't want anything, and have money. So if you're lazy, don't have anything, and have a lot of money, sure, you can do it, and people will do it for you, like I used to. But helping rich people didn't seem fun to me after a while. And they don't even need the money. That's what pisses me off. We have money there to help people, and the people who really need it don't apply. They don't know how. It's a little complicated or whatever. And that's why my service is only $20. I want everybody in America to have access to the stuff that's available to them, no matter who the hell they are, and live in the United States. You don't even have to be a citizen. There's a lot of stuff there for non-citizens. You don't even have to worry about having a criminal background. They're now eliminating that. I mean, there's not a government programs now for business, for ex-felons, and training programs for ex-felons to get a better job and stuff like that. So all that stuff is there. So if you apply one place or look at one application and they have the box on there, do you have a record or not? And that's only one. You got to go somewhere else. If you go out, you can't have bad credit. That's only one. There's programs for people who have bad credit. And the only way you're going to find them is by numbers. That you keep calling people, you keep asking people, and the people you want to call and ask are the people who get money to help people like you. And that's the key. These are, they're really navigators. And actually, Biden just came out with $100 million to give to what's called community navigators. If you go to SBA.gov, and put in community navigators, you'll find there's 50 to 100 organizations around the country that cover every state that got grant money as community navigators for small business that want to start a business or grow a business. They're right there. Don't go on the internet and look for people who help people start businesses. They're going to charge you money. They have to. They have to pay. So the people who already got grant money from the government to help you start your business. They're there and they're free. Now, what's better than free? I guess doing nothing and somebody just throwing money at you. But until that day happens, you got to get out there and work at it. And the free stuff is there. The help is there no matter what you want to do in life. And it's not going to come to you. You have to go to it. You have to learn the system. It's not, rocket science. No, it's just a little effort. And most of us want to be lazy and have things handed to us. That's natural. You're not weird if you feel that way. We all do. But if you really want to do something like, man, you got to get over that and start using that phone. Your phone is a better tool than the internet. And the internet is important. I don't believe you. But when you know the office, to do, then you go to the internet. Like, okay, where do I find community navigators? So SBA community navigators. That's what you want. And the other trick to do when you're looking on the internet is only go to organizations or people that help that are either .gov or .org, because those people already got money. Okay, so these people already got money. They're not going to get money from you. The .coms have to get money from you, okay? So until you know your business, I mean, a lot of .coms probably help you too, but and it may be worth it, the money or whatever. I don't know. I can't judge. But you won't know until you're in it for a while. So in the beginning of doing anything, stick to .gov, G-O-V, and .org, okay? That's the lesson for the day. I'm going to finish my coffee and get back and then start answering questions, because on letsgo.com, letsgohelp.com, that's what we do. You start a discussion. I look at you. What do you need? Whether I want to start a business in Milwaukee or whatever. Okay. Then I put together all the sources of money and help that are free. Every website I send you will never charge you money, and show you in Milwaukee who to contact for you to start or expand your business in Milwaukee. See, that's it. The same for education, same for getting out of debt, same for paying your bills. You got to pay your bills, your mortgage, your rent, your utility bill. Okay, here are the places to call in Milwaukee to start. And remember, use that phone. Okay, so that's letsgohelp.com. Become a member. It's $20 a month, and you can ask me 100 questions a day, and I'll probably have to not exercise as much. But we'll figure it out. We also have free video training too. That's included. We never charge you anything extra. After you pay $20, you're never going to get another bill except for the next month. And you could charge delay, stop anytime. Yeah, money to fix your help. I send you a report of all the sources of money to fix up your house. Okay, in your area, wherever you live. Toledo, Ohio. Okay, here's a report and who to call in Toledo, Ohio to get grant money and other help to fix up your health. And every office there that I send you, every website, will never charge you money, okay? And that's what we are. You want to know how to spend money to fix up your house? Go to Google. You want to know how not to spend money to fix up your house? Come to letsgohelp.com. Because all we do is send you sources that do not charge you money. And we train you. Last night we had a training for about an hour and a half or more. Live video training. And if you didn't make it last night, you could go watch the video, the fresh frozen. It was fresh last night, now it's frozen. You could watch it today or tomorrow or whatever. Then we have another one coming up tonight for another where people help each other. Then on Thursday night we have another group, sort of a second tier of research. But the first tier is on Tuesday night. So every Tuesday night is the beginning to learn how to use the service, how to get the best out of government grants and what we have to offer, and all the service. There's so many things that we have that I even forget. And the most important thing is that we give out $35,000 a year now. Okay, I mean a month. Every month we give out $35,000 now to members, and we've been doing almost a year. We've given over $300 and some thousand. And this month the application deadline is August 4th. So August 4th is the application deadline. And you just go to any of our sites. We have the Facebook site and the other, Let's Go Help too. But if you're on the Facebook sites, that's where most people are, you get a free access to Let's Go Help too. When you join up for one, you get access to both. So don't worry about you're gonna have to pay another. No, you get both websites. Just ask for the link, for the free back-end link for people that are already members. and it's the easiest application on the web. All you have to do is say in a sentence, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences, whatever you want, it is what you would do with $1,000, okay? And then the application deadline is the 4th of August. We close that and we'll open another one for the 4th of September. And then we get about 60 winners. 60 winners will get either $1,000 or $500, and we send them a check, or we send them by PayPal or whatever, and they get the money. It usually takes a week or two for us to process the application, but every month we do it. You could see all the names of the winners. We announce them, and they're all on the website now, so you can see the past 12 months. We've been doing it over a year now. I can't believe we've done that so long. And it's one of the nicest feelings we have is by giving money to people that really need it to solve a problem. And we give it to the people who gave it to us, and that's you, the members. You give us money, and if we make more money than we need to live on, we give it back to you, okay? Because that's what it is. It's a community, and people help each other. And that's the other thing about the members. They help. If we don't have the right answer, then the members also contribute. And they say, hey, did you see this? Hey, what about this? Hey, you live in Illinois. I live in Illinois. And I just got this for my rent. Do you know about this program? See, and that's the beauty to me of Let's Go Help, is all that's going on by members helping other members. So it's not only us and the admin people that help other people, but it's you as a member that help other people, and that's very important. And we all have hearts, and our hearts are our best muscle in our body. I guess it's not a muscle; it's an organ. But I always think of it as a muscle because, as you're a young man anyway, you think of growing your muscles and getting faster, bigger, stronger, all that kind of stuff. Well, after that doesn't work anymore, particularly in your 70s like me, that your heart muscle could grow forever. You could still love more, no matter how old you get, right? So how do you do that? And I think the way is to encourage other people to do it. Oh, it is a muscle? I don't know. That's how much I know about anatomy. It is a muscle. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Isn't it an organ too, or an organ could be a muscle? Somebody was just reading a message that came in. But it is. It's growing your heart. That's why now I used to wear question marks. Now I wear hearts, because that's more important. And your heart is very important. I'm interested in college scholarship funds to repair Mom's home. Okay, right. I mean, if for Mom's home, I would start with there's something called the Area Office on Aging. Area Office on Aging. Find the local office for your county. So if you live in Montgomery County, look for Google Montgomery County Area Office on Aging. Call them and see that. But that's just a start. See, you can't stop that way. You go 211.org and find help.org and put home repair. And don't look at the websites. Remember, what I started with this is don't look at the website and decide if there's something there for you or not. No, you call every one of them. And you call every one of the people are on listed there. And you ask them, hey, do you have a help for my mom? If you don't, can you suggest somebody else? It may take 20 or 30 calls. That's okay. So it takes you half a day or a day or whatever. What'd you do the last half a day? If you could get 10 grand for your mom, man, that's a couple days spent well. And that's what it is. My boyfriend has a small irrigation business. Where is the best place for him to step? Well, actually, it's go to sba.gov and then put in community navigators, okay? And you'll find the community navigators in your area. And don't call and say you want a grant. Never say you want a grant. Always say you want help, because you're going to lose so much of possibilities out there if you say you want a grant. So never say you want a grant. Always say you want help, okay? Been a while, but oh, God, see it. I still haven't been able to get some kind of vehicle, and devastated. Well, I mean, I have a report for vehicle. The other place is look under transportation, under 211.org or findhelp.org. Look under, put in transportation, and just don't look at the websites. Call every one of those websites. That's the only way you're going to get something. It doesn't come flying off the page and has your name on it. It's probably not even there. yet. And so you have to dig at it. You do it by talking to people. You do it by being nice to people. You do it by using your personality, and use the people that get money to help you with transportation problems, okay? Some will be assholes, some will be nice, and the rest will be in the middle. That's life, yeah. And if you get 3 assholes in a row, then you'll give up, and that's too bad, because you have to keep going after that. And it's hard to have that encouragement. That's what we have. Let's Go Help, the groups we have on Let's Go Help too. So you join a group and people help each other like that, and whatever. I have 50 acres of desert in northern Minnesota. I want to build a small farm. Well, yeah, there's a lot of money for that. Where Tiger solar? Well, I would start with your county cooperative extension service. I'd start there. Every county has it, and then go to your economic development office in your state capital. They want you to do that too. And to find them, you put eda.gov, eda.gov, okay? And find the main office, and if the main office doesn't work, you just keep going down the list and call those people, tell them what you want to do. Again, when you call, you don't say you want money, you say you want help. I want to do this. Can you suggest how to help? Now, the first 5, 6, 7 people are probably going to say you're stupid, whatever. That's okay, you learn. Just do that, learn that. So then you keep going. So you learn what to say, how to frame it or whatever by people telling you you're nuts. When I started this business years ago, I said, yeah, I'm going to start a business. I get everything for free and I sell it for as much as I can get. We say you're crazy. I need help with a home. I need help. My home, do I start to be a member? I need help fix them. To be a member is letsgohelp.com. letsgohelp.com. Okay, go to the website, sign up. It usually takes about a half a day or so to get you hooked up because it's a 2-step process. We got to collect the money, then we got to get you in Facebook to have them recognize you. And if anything screws up and you're not there, here's how to get customer service. Customer service is letsgohelp@gmail.com. So customer service is letsgohelp@gmail.com. Okay. Well, let me finish my exercising, go back and start answering more questions from members who are waiting for their questions to be answered. That's what I spend my life doing now, and I love it, and I thank everybody out there who sends in a question because you make my life feel of some value, and I just can't wait to get up in the morning and try to help people. What are the membership fees? What's the advantage? Membership fees are $20 a month, and you can quit anytime you want. And if you hate us or you think we ripped you off, we'll always give you your money back. Don't worry about that. And the benefits are all mentioned on that letsgohelp.com. But it's basically, you ask me, tell me what you want to get money for, and I do the research and send you all the programs where you live, the best possibilities for you to get money to solve your problem. We have a bunch of other things around that, but that's basically what it is. I don't think anyone on the internet that has something like that, and if they do, they're charging you thousands of dollars, because that's what I used to charge, and made good money at it. Now I could do it for $20. And I thank you for helping me do this. You're breaking up, having a hard time hearing me. Oh, Tammy, okay. Well, if Tammy says I'm breaking up, now I know breaking up is hard to do, but if Tammy says it, she's right. So I better get off this thing. Thank you, Tammy. Bye.